How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What we found, the same old fear. Wish you were here. Peace out there, brothers and sisters. And speaking of wish you were here, well, I actually was there back in 1994 at Earl's Court to see Pink Floyd play a spectacular show at the venue. And it was a most memorable concert indeed. And I even still have my program that I bought from the concert, and it really was a splendid concert, which featured the band on touring their latest album at the time called The Division Bell, and I've got to say it's one of their better albums as well, certainly better than Momentary Lapse of Reason, which I thought was actually pants. But anyway, this rather takes me back all those years and years ago. Actually, I even went out and bought the t-shirt, but unfortunately it's, well, off-tuned and masticated, and fortunately I no longer have it. But anyway, the reason why I'm going back to 1994 is because just recently, many may have noticed that Pink Floyd have actually finally reissued an individual release of the Pulse concert on Blu-ray, and I've got to say, this comes in a rather splendid package, and even though many are calling it a rip-off, with its excruciating, quite high-priced pint, but it isn't going to cost you a kidney to actually go out and buy the later years box set to which it was released in 2019. But now you can actually get this for around £40. I actually paid £43 for this on Amazon when I pre-ordered it. And I'm going to say it's a splendid package indeed. And they've even replicated the old flashing light, as you can see there, which was originally on the double CD they released back in 1995. But anyway, this rather splendid package, I don't really think it's a rip-off, but it's probably, the way it's been done, it's probably worth about £35 at the most, and not the £40 or £43 I paid for it. And they have sort of put everything in there very neatly. And I will say that regarding the concert itself, I mean, you do get 2 Blu-rays in this package here, and you also get a 60-page book. And if we just take a look at this book, I've got to say it's you do get all the usual liner notes and credits and all that stuff. And the only trouble is with things like this, rather than put any informative information into them, they tend to stick in a load of photos. And I've got to admit, But the photos in this thing are mostly out of focus. I would say, well, it's absolutely rammed with photos, and they're not the best at all. You know, I'd rather have had a nice written essay in here than a load of these photos which are not the best shots and don't really do any justice to the people who actually took them. But anyway, that's the way things go. But as you can see with this thing here, the actual Blu-ray, the two discs that come in the Blu-ray itself, you will find them virtually, or practically I should say, made it like the 2006 DVD, apart from the eye objects there are actually in the sea, whereas these are on the beach. But what I will say is that this concert here, the latest version, has very much been restored and re-edited, and I've got to say, an absolute brilliant job has really been done in it. And I remember when this thing here, oh God, I mean, back in 1994, after seeing the concert, I know they released it on CD and VHS video in 95, but I was absolutely waiting ages for the DVD to come out, and it didn't come out until 2006. But anyway, I've got to say, having watched this new restored and re-edited version, I'm afraid it makes this absolutely pointless. So you might as well chuck it in the bin. But anyway, I've been speaking about Pulse by Pink Floyd, and I don't really think it's a rip-off after all, but it is rather pricey, and but if like myself, he was actually at the concert itself, I think this is a must for Fly fans. I really do, because it really does. It's got an excellent 5.1 mix sound, which brings out absolutely everything what you could never hear before. So that's one thing that's good about it, and also the quality is almost like, even though it's not been filmed in HD, it does look HD in places, and it's very good what has been done to it. But anyway, till the next time later, brothers and sisters, peace out. And most of all, have fun! Well, as ever, you can always find out a lot more about this rather splendid package in my full detailed, in-depth review. And that's where I go on about everything. The Blu-ray itself, I go into the actual picture quality with the restoration and the re-edited side of things. And I also discuss the 5.1 mix itself, and I actually go into a lot of things, including the magnificent show that's on this beautiful package. It really is a great concert, and one of my favourite highlights of it is that they actually play the whole of the Dark Side of the Moon. So, until the next time, brothers and sisters, I really suggest you check out this splendid package indeed. And adios, amigo.